The sea was angry. Oh, my name is Laura Stiers, and I'll be reading.
My name is John Grody. I will be reading Rasputin, the aquarium owner in love with a whale he saw at the beach once, but his aquarium isn't big enough for any whales.
Okay, let's cut. Oh, nope, sorry.
Loosely. I'll be playing Alfred. Local stray cat frequently sneaks into the aquarium to try to eat the fish. Rasputin's worst enemy.
Kayla Tice, Trisha. She's a local detective specializing in sex crimes and petty theft.
Catherine Bryan, Violet, a sailor's wife whose spouse is deployed on an aircraft carrier in the Indian Ocean. She visits the aquarium every day.
Setting. Interior of a 12 by 12 room. There is one chair. Rasputin is tied to the chair, gagged and unconscious. A single light hangs overhead. There is blood on the floor. Trisha is smoking a cigarette, drinking from a bottle of scotch. Alfred lurks in the shadows.
The drug should be wearing off right about.
Rasputin, you awake there, pal?
Where?
Let me stop you right there. Let's skip the whole 20 questions. You're in your basement. I'm here to get answers, and you're the one who has them.
Please, I'm just a simple aquarium owner. I don't have any money.
On Thursday, September 23rd, you sold a goldfish to a young girl named Helen. Do you remember this?
I don't think so.
Helen, fortunate for you. Let me at him, Trisha.
Calm down, Alfred. You're here as my informer, nothing else.
Alfred? You no good stray. I should have taken you to court years ago for all the fish you've eaten in my shop. Do you know how much money you've cost me?
Now, boys, let's all put our claws away. Rasputin, I've been hired on behalf of that little girl. You see, Helen is the daughter of a local tech giant CEO, Steve Dusseldorf. So you can understand why this is such a high priority for me.
You mean the Steve Dusseldorf who's responsible for Operation Whale Watch?
Takes a drag for some.
The same.
Steve
Fish sticks.
Dusseldorf. He deserves to suffer for what he's done.
So, you admit you were seeking a little revenge, huh?
No, I admit to nothing.
Then why the hysterics?
Because Steve Dusseldorf,
Yes?
Steve Dusseldorf, he
Get on with it!
took her away from me!
Well, all right then.
All right!
Can we stop yelling now?
Yes! Yes.
So, now you got me mixed up in this.
You mixed yourself up. I didn't ask you to stop forgetting not to mind your own business.
To not... Wait, what? Do all fish lovers talk like this?
Do not call her a fish!
Ah, jeez. With the yelling again. Sorry, okay? Let's just have a reasonable little chat, all right?
Untie me and I'll start feeling a lot more reasonable.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Finishing her smoke and crushing the bud.
This Dusseldorf.
He.
Okay, let's just relax. Why don't you start from the top? Tell me how all this got started.
Don't you dare call me a top.
From offstage.
Hello, Raspy.
Oh, Christ. You gotta hide me, Trish.
We are not on that close of terms. You will refer to me as Sergeant Trisha of the Trix Yogurt Inheritance, or you will call me ma'am. Is that clear?
Oh, I hear voices. You can't hide from me anymore, Raspy. Not that you would, of course.
Sweet blubbery princess, save me.
That was not on the list of pre-approved names.
Violet enters.
I wasn't talking to... Never mind. Hi, Violet. How's the hubby?
You know perfectly well he can only send me Morse code messages every other Sunday. And I saw you yesterday.
And the day before that, and the day before that.
So obviously I haven't got any news. He's still, boating around, doing his boat stuff.
Has he met anyone named Ishmael? You gotta watch out for those kinds of bastards.
Enough with the small talk. What do you want? And make it quick. You're interrupting official police business.
Ooh, juicy. What's the scoop? Murder? Robbery? Embezzlement? Oh, tell me more. Oh, poor Raspy isn't in trouble, is he?
Violet, this really is not a good time.
Ma'am, I cannot answer those questions. This is an ongoing investigation and the details are confidential. You should go home and do your fish oogling another day.
Well, now, Rasputin is my dearest, most loyal, most special friend, and I refuse to leave his side in these clearly troubling times.
you really don't need to do that. I'm fine, really. Just go on home. We can chat another.
Has this grizzled, grumpy old cop hurt you? Tell me where the boo-boos are so I can kiss them and make them all better.
Pulling out a taser.
Ma'am, do not make me tase you. Step away from him immediately.
Oh dear, someone has their panties in a twist, don't they? Do you need a hug? Or perhaps a timeout? I find sitting quietly and watching the jellyfish to be exceedingly relaxing.
Violet, just listen to her, please. We're in the middle of something, and it's really better if you don't get involved. Please, go home.
Well, fine. I can see where I'm not wanted. I guess I will be leaving then. Good day.
Violet leaves. Trisha gets close to Rasputin's face.
Well, looks like the cat's isn't the only tail you're pulling around here.
You watch your tone. She means well. Violet's a goddamn saint.
Does she know anything about?
She feels that need for companionship I've been craving since... Well, never mind. It's not important.
Go on.
I'm sorry?
You've decided that it's important enough to bring up during an investigation, so by all means, continue.
No. That's okay. You go on.
No. You've obviously got something on your chest that you failed to mention since you feel the need to explain, so now I'm all ears. You've been craving companionship. What? Since the war? Since you opened that ridiculous zoo for fish?
It's an aquarium!
It's an eyesore in a cover, and you can't convince me otherwise.
A cover for what?
Trisha takes a drag on a cigarette before extinguishing it behind Rasputin's ear. He screams and tries to pull away, but Trisha holds his head in until the sizzle stops.
You go on.
All right. She's filled that need for companionship ever since the past due notices started arriving, ever since the customers started dwindling and I started thinking 10 customers was a good day, ever since Violet started visiting every day like clockwork, and every day we talked about our dreams, our fears, we shared them all.
And you decided she'd be the perfect little mermaid for your fish tank.
It's nothing like that. She loves her husband, and if anything happens to him, she'd be devastated. We're friends, nothing more.
What about conspirators?
What?
Collaborators?
Violet's not involved with...
The sick, perverted parade of depravities that goes on in your little imitation ocean? You don't expect me to, what's the right phrase? Take that bait, bite that hook?
My dreams are falling apart. I'm on the verge of ruin, and you accuse me of being a monster? How dare you?
Trisha takes a swig of liquor. When she lowers the bottle, she smiles at Rasputin. Nearby, Alfred meows loudly, as if to voice his approval of what he sees.
If you could just let me go, I could...
Rasputin's phone rings in his pocket, and a light comes up on another part of the stage. Violet steps into the light, phone to her ear. Trisha steps slowly to Rasputin, reaches into his pocket, and removes the phone.
Well. You think I should answer it? Tell your precious companion what we've been discussing?
She doesn't know anything, I swear. She had nothing to do with any of it.
Trisha smirks and takes another swig of liquor. She answers the phone, but instead of putting it to her own ear, she presses the speakerphone button and gives a nod to Rasputin to speak.
Hello? Violet?
I'm so glad you answered. I came by the aquarium and everything is locked up. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I had a family emergency.
I hope everything is all right.
My mother is ill. She needed me to... Look, Violet, I can't really talk right now.
Okay, I might just hang outside here. If I can't look at the fish, at least I can enjoy the fresh air, right? Will you be back tomorrow?
No, no, please. You should just go home. I don't want you to. Please, Violet, just go.
Okay. I hope your mother feels better soon.
Hangs up phone.
Good boy. That wasn't so hard, was it?
You better hope your precious little girlfriend doesn't get wise and come in here.
She won't.
The sound of shattering glass is heard from the back office.
So much for that theory. Keep an eye on him while I go check that out.
You can count on me.
Trisha walks away and shortly comes back with Violet at gunpoint.
You let her go!
Rasputin, what's happening? Who is this woman? I knew something was wrong because you've always hated your mother. I thought you were in trouble, but this is just...
Shut up, girl. I'll be the one asking questions around here. Sit down.
She throws Violet down on the ground in front of Rasputin.
What's up, Violet?
Hey, Alfred.
Now, I'm going to give you one more chance. Give me what I'm looking for, or else your little woman here will be your newest exhibit, the drowning mermaid.
In my desk, there's a receipt book. I think you'll find what you're looking for in there. Now, you let Violet go.
Trisha goes to the desk and begins rummaging at the top drawer.
Let's see. Some ballpoint pens, toy whale, a necklace that looks like the one from Titanic, a copy of Naughty Nauticals Monthly,
What month?
June 1975.
Oh, that takes me back an...
Meow.
What are you? You know what? Never mind. This is all just a bunch of junk. Where is the receipt book, Rasputin?
It's in the centerfold.
Of course it is. Aha! Now we'll get to the bottom of this.
That is a
Trisha
big-
flings the magazine, ripping the centerfold to pieces.
Oh.
Hey, that was mint condition!
Quiet, both of you. I'm trying to read.
Find anything yet?
Quiet.
Scene. Local pet store, outside front door, 2 days earlier.
Finally!
How about great to see you, Vi, or thanks for coming?
Yes, of course. Thank you, and other pleasantries.
You're nothing if not a charmer.
Look, yes, well, that's all fine, but we must...
Settle down, my jumpy manatee. You know, I've never seen you outside the store. How is that, you know? How you see somebody every day, but only that certain way, you never imagine them existing anywhere else? But, of course, we all do. We all have lives that...
Yes, philosophically intriguing, but we must get, it.
It. Look, I'm not even sure what it is.
But I explained all this on the call.
You explained I needed to be here for both of us to get what we want. But that hardly clears things up. And hey, when did I give you my phone number anyway? And why am I still answering calls from random numbers?
We don't have much time, so let's take care of this, and then I'll answer your questions.
Fine. Blow me.
The only owing I intend to do is blowing.
Oh, that's very forward. I'm shocked and appalled.
She is neither shocked nor appalled.
Oh, get your mind out of the gutter. That's not where whales live. I'm referring to, of course, blowholes.
Blowholes.
Don't play dumb with me. I need to practice wooing my darling with charming blowhole type sounds.
So, like a flute?
No, you foolish woman. Blowhole type sounds and other whale sounds. Haven't you ever listened to Enya? Whales, their majestic beauty. It can't be encompassed by a flute.
I mean, it does seem like you're looking more for musical instrument stuff than anything you could get from this here pet store.
What about this? Dog whistle? The best of both worlds. Pet store and instruments. Fuck you.
That's like far more aggressive than this situation warrants.
Well, I don't have a warrant. I'm not some filthy police cop.
Getting back to business. You said that we had to meet here so we could both get what we wanted. So what are you going to give me?
What do you want?
Violet walks past Rasputin without a word, forcing him to keep up as she examines different aisles and shelves of the pet store. She mutters to herself as she picks up one thing or another and places them back. Rasputin can't figure out what she's on about.
Well?
Don't rush me, Rasputin. It makes me less likely to help you if, regardless of what you get me in return.
Rasputin starts to say something, but thinks better of it.
Bingo! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, or perhaps I should say, hearty, hearty, turtle party.
Violet presents what she wants, a tank full of at least a half dozen turtles. Rasputin doesn't know how to respond, unsure if she is being serious.
Amphibians, water and land-based, country and rock and roll, the best of both worlds.
You're serious? This is all you want?
All I want? Oh, you clearly don't understand the beauty, grace, and intelligence of these slimy, hard-shelled love bundles. But that doesn't surprise me, Leviathan lover.
Violet reaches into the tank, picks up one of the turtles, holds it in front of her face as she speaks, and then next to her ear like a phone as it answers her.
Hello, my name is Violet. I'm so honored to meet you and accept you into my home. Oh, what's your name, great one? By the way, Rasputin, these turtles are $100 each.
Violet pauses, looks at Rasputin as if to read his response. The tension is like a third character in the scene. Finally, Rasputin picks up a turtle and looks at it, then holds it to his ear like a telephone. He speaks while looking at Violet in a slow, raspy, deep, guttural voice.
I am Buckrug, the great water lizard. Do my bidding, puny mortal.
Oh,
Still speaking as a turtle, tentative at first, but gaining enthusiasm.
well, hello, Buckrug. What an honor it is to have you in my home. I'm so happy and humble to serve you, oh great water lizard. But this shape you take is unfamiliar to me.
No longer talking into the turtle, but still holding it, he makes elaborate hand gestures while speaking, still in a raspy, deep voice.
Silence! I am all things ancient. I take many forms. Now tell me, my young devotee, what is it that you seek from the ancient one called Buckrug?
Well, yes, master. I seek power and fame and fortune. What can Violet do for you, O great one?
Rasputin puts down the turtle and begins to assume a posture somewhere between a reptile and humanoid. Still speaking in the same deep, raspy voice, his eyes glow brighter. The lights begin to dim around them.
Come forth, unworthy mortal.
Rasputin motions for Violet to step inside the tank. It is big enough for her to do so.
You can give me what I've always wanted from you.
She looks at him, shocked, but visibly turned on.
Okay, Buckrug, what's that?
They begin to lean toward each other, their faces coming inches away from each other. Violet runs her hair through Rasputin's. I don't know how that's, it seems as if he will kiss, but Rasputin pulls away. Abruptly changing from Bogrug back to Rasputin.
$100, eh? Yeah, that sounds a little steep for turtles.
Violet stares at Rasputin for several beats, examining him in a new light.
Rasputin, would you like a glass of wine?
Wine? No, thank you. I can offer 50 for all of these, but that's really as high as I can go. And it's more than I would pay anyone who wasn't a friend.
He winks at her.
I do appreciate that. Maybe we could find another way for you to make up the difference to me, friend.
Violet approaches Rasputin and places her hands on him, running them up and down his arms and chest. He is taken aback at first, but quickly forgets about the turtles and focuses on kissing her.
Would you like to come upstairs with me?
Absolutely, I do.
Violet turns and heads towards the stairs, and Rasputin eagerly follows behind. Violet stops just at the bottom of the staircase and turns to him.
Bring the turtle.
Violet continues upstairs. Rasputin is confused for a moment, but decides not to worry about her motives, grabs a turtle, and runs upstairs after her. Blackout.
Yay!
Have you all read them?
Yes.
Oh,
I have not.
I haven't either.
I
That's the one I'm reading it for, so.
A surprise, a surprise.
yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to be kind of thrown off guard if I have to say some ridiculous shit, so let's go.
Yeah, I'm the other way. I want to be prepared for anything, so.